So the other day I came across this really cool video on TikTok of somebody showing off a smart home automation they set up, and it gave me an idea of one that I think I might be able to pull off. Let me show you that video first. So this is who made the video, Luke Davidson, pretty popular. He does comedy skits and stuff. Anyway, he posted this video. He has a motion sensor in his bedroom, and he's using that to turn on his computer monitors that are hooked up to smart plugs whenever he walks in the room. I think that'd be super dope to walk in the room and have your computer power on right away. So the way Luke had it set up, it was only turning his monitors on and off. I want my whole computer to turn on and off when I walk in the room. The only problem with that is I can't really use smart plugs because the computer won't be happy if you just pull the plug on it when it's turned on. So we got to find another way, and I think I have an idea. Let me explain it to you guys. All right, I know this looks crazy, but bear with me, it's actually super simple. So almost all computers, both Windows and Mac, have a functionality built in called Wake on LAN. Basically what that means is any other computer on that network can send a command to it to turn it on, off, or go to sleep. Now, there's a whole lot of stuff you have to do with security-wise to get this set up, but it is possible. Now, how do we take advantage of this in a smart home? So we're gonna do it using this guy. This is a Raspberry Pi, and you've probably seen it before if you watch my videos. Basically what this is a little computer that we're gonna trick our smart home environment HomeKit into thinking that this is an ordinary switch that turns on and off. The only difference is we're gonna program it so when the switch is turned on, it sends that command, that wake on LAN command, to our internet connection and to the computer to turn it on or off. We're gonna get that set up, and then that should allow us to automate it and control it like we would any other device in our smart home. So let's give it a shot. So we've got the Raspberry Pi here hooked up to the internet connection, and my PC also plugged into the internet there. You can see I just set up the settings on the monitor so the monitor turns on and off and the computer turns on and off, so we don't need to worry about the monitor at all. And lastly, we've got a piece of software called Homebridge running on the Raspberry Pi, which is basically going to trick HomeKit into thinking that we have a normal switch, but when that switch is flipped, it's going to send a command to the PC to turn on or off. All right, we've got her all set up now. These are all the accessories in my living room, and you can see there in my HomeKit, I now have a switch called PC. All right, so to test this out, I have a motion sensor down there that I usually use to turn the lights on and off in the living room when I walk in, but we're gonna make an automation so that when that sensor detects motion, the computer is gonna turn on for us. Let's try it out. This is just what the automation looks like. Occupancy detects in the living room, turn on the PC. That simple. All right, so we're here in the hallway, just about to walk in the living room, trip the sensor, and just like that, it powers up, or in this case, comes out of sleep mode. That's actually super sick. I'm actually pretty hyped with how that turned out. I don't know if I'm gonna use that specific automation all the time. That was more just to prove the concept. What I am really excited for is to be able to fully control my PC like I do on my other devices. Do things like shut it down when I leave the house, shut it down when I go to bed, turn it on at certain times of day when I have meetings coming up, whatever. I can think of so many ways to automate this thing. If you guys have any good ideas, let me know and I'll make a video on them. Or if you want a more extensive tutorial, let me know that as well. I make other smart home videos. If you're new here, check out my channel, toss me a follow, and thanks for watching.